Okay, I still got the circle, or should I say the arrow changing its tail. I've got an excellent condition. And this, of course, is in studio. Now I'm doing a live broadcast. Well, anyway, let's see. It should still work. And it's about, what does that say? Does that say 35? Yeah, I think it does. So that'll be our start time. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started then. In this case, we'll do a resume. Alright, we're at that point to where I was able to do a couple of critters. Where are they? Well, anyway, we could come over here. We've got one critter, species number 1. As you see the species number at the bottom. We didn't have a size 1, so I had to go with 3. That's the smallest. We gave it a bioluminescence. We also gave it the variation of 1. Skin pattern was 2 since I didn't have a skin pattern 1. And we put 2 colors that, well, top color's a little darker than the bottom, but should look alright. And species number 1 is a Sharky. Okay, we were able to do a species number 2. The smallest size I had was 4, and the variant, of course, is 2. We're trying to, match things up as far as the numbers go. Give it a skin pattern and the colors. And that one is a little critter with a tail that ends with 3 splits. What you want to call it? 3 appendages to the tail. And in this one, we got a species number 3. The small size I had was 5. We were able to do variant 3 and skin pattern 3, and there's the colors. So the top color is B and the bottom color is A. And we also gave it a skin pattern color, which should be a pretty fair contrast to be a dark color. The skin pattern 3 without a color, I think it's going to be mostly white, and the stripes will probably be a little bit on the white side, and that's the one that looks a little bit like a llama. I've got 2 more spots here I could do, and I got all of the spots open here, 5. Now I've loaded up for some teleporters, and what I want to do is oh, there we go. There's the one that looks like a llama. That's number 3. Kind of an armored llama. Man, where'd the others get off to? They seem to be roaming around a lot more than I remember them roaming around. But then I did give them a pretty good sized area to roam around in. And since all that's elevated, they could go under here. But that little Sharky is getting around pretty good. Okay. The only thing I have to worry about now is their hunger, because I've got the autocrofters set up to make food. The first level, then the second level food type, which requires the first level food to be made before it can even make a second level food. I'm also kind of curious if it's possible for them to starve to death. I could put out some more feeding troughs and then see if by chance they can eat the vegetables, which I think they can. I've got 2 types of vegetables out right now. The first one, of course, is the eggplant, and the next one is the squash. And I've also got both of those feeders fixed up so I can do the regular animal food. Okay, this is where I want to put my first teleporter. So what I'll do is I'll label this species 3. Because I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Then I'll go around and I'll pet each one. Get a generic trait from them. I'm trying to get generic trait number 4. And then whatever else, other bonus I could get. Okay, I think that's all of them, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Oh, there's a crate over there. I guess I should investigate. So it looks like stuff I left behind. The only bad thing about that is that it's going to take up some storage space, but I could, since it's not that much, I could go over here and set up a pickup point. So I would start with the foundation, and then the drones will come out here and collect it. And I'm going to go with a small box. Otherwise, I got to round up another metal. Alright, so we want to set this up so that it will supply anything and everything, and we'll give it a high priority. Now, we'll put all the stuff in here that I don't want to carry. In fact, I set up a generic collection for this. I got a species number 4. Okay. No, wait a minute. That's a size. Sharkies again. Yeah. Species number 2. I did that one already. Skin pattern 5. Okay, the rest of it I need to keep. Yeah. So the drones are going to come out and grab all the stuff, I hope. They're showing that and that. Yep, they're showing them coming and getting these now. I've got a generic spot. A rather large storage, you know, the T2 locker upstairs. Where we're doing all these crafting of critters. Alright, we've got water all over the place, so let's just go drink some. And I think I mentioned that if you come back every 6 or 7 minutes, might be 8, then you can go ahead and pet him again. Alright, let's see. Oh, I don't, that's right, that's the first one I put out. So now I need to go to, let's go get the big guys. They look like buffalo. Let's see, yeah, we probably... Well, I guess I better pick up some more metal, don't I? Because I'm going to need to pick up or put down another pickup station. Oh, that's silicon. I need metal. I'm not seeing a lot of metal, am I? Oh, here we go. That'll be enough to do a small box, which would be probably enough. And then we'll have to go to the opposite side of the map, or should I say the planet, and grab the Sharky traits by pitting all of them. Alright, let's see if I can use the oh, wait a minute, I should get some food. I think I left some growers in here. They should have something in here to eat, some vegetables. Uh-oh, no growers. Well, darn, I guess I goofed up. I usually have growers in all of my outposts, my emergency recharge oxygen shelters. Of course, I don't need the recharge ability anymore. I've got the planet's fully oxidized. In fact, it's also fully terraformed. But we haven't done much with critters, and the more I can do with critters and this planet here, setting up, you know, all the storage and auto crafting that's possible to set up, would be very beneficial when we go to the moon. Alright, now that peak right there looks familiar. There's the archway, and there they are right there. So it looks like maybe over here by this. I don't think we got any false walls or anything here, do we? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's... Oh, we better eat something too. Alright, let's set up our next teleporter. Turn it around a little bit. And this would be species number... Oh dear, I'm not sure. I may have to change it, but I think it's 5. Alright, there's a bunch of these guys. So where shall we start? Start with this guy? Kind of look a little bit like a bison, don't they? And now they're going to roam around and try to confuse me on which ones I've petted already. But like I said on the last recording, if you've petted them once, you cannot get a trait from them for about, I'm going to say 8 minutes. It might be a little bit more, it might be a little bit less, since I haven't actually timed it out. Must have petted you already. Now, who did I miss? I think I missed somebody, but... Well, maybe not. No, it looks like I've got everybody. So I should have 9 traits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I got 9 traits, so I've petted everybody. Alright, and then we'll have a pickup point over here. Oh, better pull it out a little bit. Yeah, that looks like it'll work. And then we'll put the... Oh, I guess I could put a bigger one here, couldn't I? Might as well. Alright, put the 9 traits in there. And is there anything else? Well, we'll put that one in there too. Well, no, I shouldn't do that. Now we'll set it up for everything. And of course it'll be at the highest level, which is 5. And then the drones should, yep, they're on their way already. In fact, they're going to take all those here in a minute. Alright, now we got to go to the other side of the map. But I think we could cut through this area right here. From what I remember. Huh. Oh, it's a meteorite strike. They were gunning for me too, you see that? They always gun for you. So you can't stay in the same spot very long. And then you gotta try to stay on the near rocks so they can't hit you. Otherwise you'll have to use food and then take off again, try to survive. Now where I'm going, there should be plenty of water to drink, so I shouldn't have any problems there. But I've only got one more food packet. In fact, we can drink right here right quick, right, couldn't we? Yep, there we go. And I'm going to have to scoot around the corner here and keep an eye out for some more iron. I should put some flowers out here since these butterflies are coming all the way out here. Uh-oh, I'm too close to the forbidden zone, the edge of the map. I hope it'll let me keep going to the right here and get away from this. Uh-oh. I don't like how this is turning out. I think it's driving me out. Alright, there we go. Now I just gotta get over top these hills. If the game will let me. Uh-oh, we've reached the edge of the map. They won't let me fly any further. So I'm going to have to turn around. I don't want to drop off the edge of the map and be killed instantly and sent all the way back to the last shelter I was in. Can we get over right here? Oh, I don't like that either. I don't seem to be getting to where I want to get. Alright, here we go. Gotta head more south. Huh, maybe there isn't a pass through here. Frog. I didn't see any frog nests, did I? No, I didn't think so. If we do, we can maybe it's one we haven't taken the eggs from yet. This looks familiar. Oh yeah. This is that cave. That's basically toxic. But they decided not to actually keep it toxic, even though I've got an air filter, it won't matter to me. There's not a whole lot to get out of that cave. Maybe later they'll add some features and make it worth visiting a little bit more. Huh, did we get turned around? Because we're supposed to be heading south. More meteorite storms? Oh, I'm trying to remember. Did we ever clear this out? No, we didn't. We haven't been down here. Yeah, we haven't taken any of this stuff. Well, I need the iron, so I'll go ahead and take some. And what's this guy gonna say? Well, I wasn't expecting my landing site to be so bad, but there's no reason for me not to be able to terraform. Oh, that's that same guy that we found dead. Remember? Of course, that's been quite a long, many episodes ago. But we found him behind a heading disguised mountain side. Alright, let's go downstairs. So let's see. I'll take these doors apart. And that's going to give me quite a bit of iron, yeah. So I really don't want to continue because we can always come back. We're after traits right now. Don't want to get too sidetracked. Okay, so we need to get out of here. I think I could go this way. No, wait a minute. I've got to go... If I've got my bearings right, I need to go more this way. Oh dear. This looks like another distraction. Yeah. Gotta aim high, make sure I stay out of the lava. Get back to the Sharky. And, oh dear, right back where I started. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go fly through all this. Because I seem to have gotten my bearings off a little bit. And let's head back towards our base, because where we want to go is off to the left. But we're going west right now. Alright, so if we go this way, eventually we'll end up back at the base. But I'm trying to go to the... Well, and in my case, to be off to the left a little bit. Alright, I think I found a passage through here that will let me get back out to the monster lake. Let's see. Trying to think here, which way would be better, go through here or go through here? I'm thinking over here. But it looks like we're heading right back into the lava field. So I need to go more to the right. Oh dear, I think we've been here already. Yeah, and we need to get through here. Well, we could stop off here for a second, because we can pick up some more food. Wow, those guys should be fully developed by now. Huh. I wonder why they're not. That doesn't make any sense. No, I don't really need that many. I'll put that one back, in fact. But we got a water collector, so we'll just grab that here. Go ahead and grab it all, I guess. Alright, we should be able to get through here, I would think. Yeah, there's our collector for the obsidian. Alright, finally. Kinda gave you guys a scenic tour, didn't I? Alright, let's go ahead and drink some water. Seems like the game stops producing the food growers for some reason. Alright, there's the monster lake. Now, I don't remember seeing any critters over on this end. Any sharky or anything else. See, there's some over there. But we'll go ahead and get these guys over here first. And then I need to put a teleporter that's kind of like a compromise between the groups. Let's see, this island might have some sharky on it. Oh, I guess I was wrong about that. I don't see any. Alright, let's go across here and see if there's some sharky over in this area. No, I guess we haven't gone far enough yet. We've already checked that island out. Ah, here we go. We'll give all these guys a pet. There should be 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and where's the 4th one? Oh, there he is. There he is, right there. Okay, so we got those 4 guys. Now, let's see. A little bit further this way. And I better go check this island out. There should be 4 of them over here. Oh, frog eggs. Oh, we got the frog eggs from here already, huh? Alright, where are the sharky? There's one. There's another one. And another one. So there's one more runner somewhere. Where is he hiding? Oh, there he is, the green one. Alright, we got all 4 of them. Let's see how we're doing on space. Yeah, we still got some space. So now we'll go up here where it's got a shallow spot. No, don't think that's it. I think it's a little... Oh, frog eggs. Oh, and there's a crate over there too in there. This doesn't look like the right spot. No, it sure doesn't. I must have went too far. Well, what's in this crate? More stuff than I can carry. Okay, so we better make a pickup point here. So foundation. We'll try to put one of the larger. Oh, I'm missing an iron. Okay, let's go with a smaller one then. Since we could do 2 of those. Let's see, put these in there. The frog eggs. Do I need to eat? No, not yet. See, put these flowers in there. Not this other stuff. Nah, I think I'll just go ahead and set it up for the Sharky to come out here and get it. Alright, and take out some more stuff out of here. That'll give me the other metal I might need. And let's go ahead and put this stuff in there. Oh, couldn't get it all in there. Well, anywho, of course the Sharky won't come out and get it unless there's a need for it. Or storage back at the home base is getting low. And no more frog eggs. Oh, come on, let me drink, let me drink. Come on. There we go. I will come back here and explore this area more later. Basically a frog pond. So the Sharky would be back over this where. That's where we want to put our another transporter up. No, not this one. There we go, we found it right there. Or I should say right here. Alright, this is where we put up our other transporter to make this a little bit easier next time. Now we also need to put up a transfer or pickup station. And we've only got enough. Oh, we've got 3. So we'll put in a bigger one. I don't know if I'm out of those guys or not. Then we got some frogs all around here. Alright, let's put some stuff in here. Now I gotta keep those, but not these. Alright, I've got everything I need for... no, I've transferred 1 item over. Oh, I transferred 2 items over. Alright, now we're good. So we can actually put all of those in there. And I'll set this up for the drones to come get it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sharky here. Yeah, it looks like there's 5. Alright, so we'll go to you first. Then we'll go to this one. They're making a noise usually, but it's kind of hard to hear. Alright, and you're the last one? Yeah, I think I got all 5 of you. I'm not seeing another one anywhere. But there is another spot not too far from that waterfall that we need to go to. So let's put these in here. And the drones, when they're not busy, should come get all of them. Let's see, they're coming for the frog eggs. See the little symbol there? Are they coming for the other one? Nah, this bottom row that doesn't show them coming for that one yet. Alright, so we need one more transfer. Oops, wait a minute. I didn't label the okay, this would be species 1, and we'll call it 1A because we have some more of them over here, and we'll call them species 1B. I need to move over a little bit. Now they should start showing up about now. Yeah, there we go. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm only seeing 4. Alright, so we'll go right up to here, I guess. Looks like a good location. We'll put in our teleporter. And I'll turn around this way. And then we want to make a transfer station. Uh-oh, I don't have any iron. Well, in the meantime, I need to go ahead and eat a little something. And then get a little bit of a drink. And then start petting. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, now let's get some iron. There we go, there's some. And as usual, iron is kind of rare, but the oh, that was silicon deck on it. This stuff here, this titanium, is just like everywhere in huge quantities, a lot more than I'll ever use. That's more titanium. Yeah, there's more titanium. And of course frogs. Oh come on, there's gotta be some more iron runners somewhere. Alright, good. I think that's enough. I'll get back to our transporter. And it would make sense to go ahead and put everything near it. And I should be able to get away with a small box, because I don't have enough iron for a big one. Okay, so, well, I'll tell you what. We've got plenty of room left, but even so, set this up for the drones. I'm going to put another box right next to it. And we'll set that up for the drones. And like I said, we want to label this one species number 1 and their big B group. Alright, so there we go. Now what we should do is go ahead and go back to species number 3, because that's where we started. I'm not sure about this species number here. Now we've been gone for a little while, so we should be able to pet all these guys again. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them all together, looks like. Yep, we got us another species trait. And they're all being gentle and letting me get right up to them. Alright, there's 2 more over here. I don't know. What does that look like to you? Does that look kind of like a llama? Or would you think more of a horse with a short face? Now we go to a transfer station. I guess we don't need the silicone right now. And we did set this up right. Okay, it looks good. So now we'll go over here and we'll go to species number 5. That was the second group we did. Alright, and there was what, 9 of them? 4. I'm seeing 8 of them. Where's the other one? Alright, let's get this group right here. They seem to be standing still. Oh, there's the other 5. Petting him on his back leg. Before they get mixed together. Okay, I got the trait. Let's see, I think these are the last 2. Let's see, did I miss one or did I get all 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I got all 9. And then we'll just put our stuff in the transfer station here. Alright, so now we could go back to that would be species 1A. And we haven't been gone all that long. I wonder if we've been gone long enough. Alright, there's 1. Looks like it. 2. 3. 4. And you're number 5. Alright, we got unless there's a 6th one around here I'm not seeing. Alright, now we need to go back over this way. I think it was this island here, wasn't it? Yeah, here we go. 1. 2. 3. Now there should be 1 more that we haven't petted yet. Was it you? There, we got the last one. In fact, those 2 guys look a lot alike, don't they? Well, the spikes on their back are... No, they're pretty much identical in many ways, aren't they? Okay, and then we got some over here on the shoreline. Oh, here we go. There's one. There's two. Three. Now there's one more somewhere. Ah, here he is, right there. Four. Okay, now that should be all of them. Now we head back to our transfer station and the teleporter, and we head back to home. Or apparently we can do another round, but let's go back to headquarters for now. Where is headquarters? Oh dear, don't tell me we moved it and then forgot to label it again. Alright, let's see. Is it this one or is it that one? I'm thinking it's this one. If it's not, we'll have to try the other one. Oh, wait a minute. Let's eat some food first. And drink some water. Okay, I'll try that again. Let's see. Now that looks... yeah, that looks right. Let's try this one. Oh no. This is the other wreck. Alright, so this would be wreck number 24. That's that middle number down there on the left. '24. And where's... there it is, right there. Okay, so we got wreck 77. That's the middle number of its location. And then we got this wreck. Of course, it won't show up here. And then we got this location here. And that's headquarters. I must have moved this and forgot to label it. HQ. Now where... there it is. I wonder if I should bother doing another, but I want to do a species number 4. Okay, let's see. Start with the ones we have. Oh, wait a minute. We've got a bunch of them we could pick up. Right here, generic traits is where they should be putting them. Yep, they are. Oh, we got a lot of them. Alright, so I organized it so species should be first. And there's a 3. More 3s. And then it goes to color A. So I still don't have a number 4. Okay, here's the A colors. Oop, oop, oop. That last one was the B color. Alright, so now let's do the B colors. Wow, we got quite a few. Alright, now we got skin colors with our skin patterns with the color. And no color. Now we're at the variants. That's usually your horns and antenna type thing. Then bioluminescence, go in the dark option. And now we got size. Oh, we missed one. Alright, let's grab the rest of them. Let's organize them. And the first one should be species. Yeah, they're giving us a lot of sharkies. Number 1 species numbers. And this time we got a 2. Oh, species 5. So what I'm missing is 4. But didn't I see a 4 come up? Well, let's finish this little job first. We might have to do that one a different way. By taking the traits for something. Alright, these got color. Now they're no color. Whoops, that was variant. So it's organized. Oh, that's how I did that. I forgot to organize after I took it back. That's why we had that one left over. Now we've got some bios, luminous, and we got a size 4. Okay, I have not done a species number 4 yet, so let's organize this and see if we got a 4 in here. Nope, a whole lot of 1s and 3s, that's for sure. So let's see, what would give us a species number 4? See, that'll give you a 1, that'll give you a 2, a 3. Come on, I need species. I don't see species number 4 yet. I may be denied. We might have to go to a moon in order to get that option to start coming up. Yep, no species number 4. So we could do a 5 though, I think. Didn't I see a... Yeah, I did see 1 5. So we'll do 5. That's probably the buffalo like I was thinking. Okay, do they have a color? What color would... Well, the buffalo looking critters have all been kind of a dark color. So that would be the bottom color, so we'll use this one. And the top color, most of them have been brown or tan colored, so let's go ahead and do the brown. And the skin color, it's got to be contrasting. I don't really see a good contrast. These are all dark colors. We skipped that one. Alright, organize this mess. Now we are talking 5, so we'll go with 5. Alright, variant. We got a 5 in here? Yeah, we do. I like to match them up the first time around. Do we have a 5 in here? No, they all start with 7. Alright, we can skip that one, so. And then a size 5. Yeah, there we go, size 5. I wonder if that's the highest number it goes. Alright, so now we need to go over here. Just left click like crazy until they all go there, and boom, boom. So we got a whole lot of 5s, dark colors, and some more 5s. Alright, now let's go outside and let them loose. Make sure I go around the right way here. Oh, there's Sharky. Oh, I get a trait from you right quick. I haven't done you guys yet. There's a split tail. And we've got the real big, tall, llama looking dude. He's playing hooky. I don't see him. Of course, they might all be females. And that's why they don't breed. I guess the game didn't want to get into that. And use the genetic science to determine what the offspring would look like. Alright, we haven't used all the slots in here yet, so oh, we got 2 left over? Huh. Oh, that's because I just petted those 2 guys. Alright, that makes sense. Species number 5, yep, it's the big buffalo. Wow. Sharky, how'd you get so big? Wait a minute. That doesn't look like the same. Oh, it's the meteorite. Looks like there's throwing down osmium and sulfur again. That's why your color looks weird. You know, I should check your hunger. How's your hunger doing? You're down to 61. You're almost fully grown at 94%. Yeah, you're gonna keep getting a little bit bigger, aren't you? Maybe not much more, since I didn't put you size 5. You're only size 3. Where is that llama-looking critter? Maybe I should take all these trees out of here, so it's a little easier to find you. Oh, there you are, right there. I haven't petted you yet. And how are you doing on growth? You're getting pretty close to full size, aren't you? And your hunger is 37? Well, that's not good. Alright, you were the second one I made. You're at a 60 hunger. Minus 0.1 per second, huh? You're 86. Species number 2. And you're all these add 1,000 to the terraforming score system for animals. Now we just made you, so you're still pretty full. You're 31%, and you were the first one. 56. Maybe I should put another. Yeah, I should make 2 more of these feeders. I don't know if they're eating the eggplant or not. They might not be. Alright, so I could put the generic traits. I've only got 3 of them right now. So we'll just stick it in there. And the drone should go ahead and take it upstairs and put it in the catch-all for generic traits. Oh, I need to drink some water. Okay, I just slammed these in here recently and no food. Huh. I guess the drones don't move the food to you, do they? Because if they would have... No, I left you on normal. Maybe if I'll put you on very high. I don't have very many on very high. I'm waiting to see if the drones will actually come and feed these. I don't think they do. I think you have to have whatever they need close by. If you don't have it, then they don't do anything. The autocrafters just kind of sit there. And right now, I'm not quite finished with getting at least one storage for every possible thing that the game says I need to have. Let's see, we left off right there at bacteria sample. So let's see, oops, I gotta do this one first. And it's gonna be a demand something, what is it? Ah, bioplastic is next. Alright, there we go. And I've got quite, man, this whole level is gonna have to be these things. Alright, what comes after bioplastic? Fusion energy cells. Okay. Well, I could do more of this off camera rather than just bore you to death with me doing, because I need one for everything the game says I need to be collecting, so that when I go to one of the moons and I have the ability to bring stuff over to the moons, because the moons, they don't have a lot to offer. They've got a few resources that I cannot get from Prime, and I will want to make a T2 storage locker for those items too, but then I have to bring them over to Prime. I have to deliver them in some way. And I don't think they're going to show that part right now. Let's see. Well, there's the one where we get extracted from the game, or we go to another moon. There's the trade rockets. Yeah, they don't even offer that option yet. There's what they call it. They call it a supply rocket. I'm trying to remember, but you have to go to the moons to get that one because it comes up in a different system. And I need to look. Yep, here we go. This is what I need right now. So let's cancel this and put up this one. So I need solar, silicon, and magnetar. So that would be down here somewhere. Where does the quartz start? The trees and stuff's end. There's a solar. Ooh, I'm supposed to be able to make those now. And magnetar was next, right there. I don't think I'll ever be able to make those on Prime. I might be able to pick up the ability from a moon. And now I need silicon. I don't remember where silicon was. Since this is not alphabetical, it's kind of hard to remember. There it is. Alright, I've got everything. So now we can put up... I think that's the last screen that we can put up while we're on Prime. I don't know if... Alright, so let's see. Let's take down... Oh, that's pretty far back, isn't it? Let's move that out a little bit. You don't really want to store fuses if you can help it. You want to put them in out and about, but I don't really need these other fuses right now. energy and production. I've already bought so many of them. Alright, so let's tuck down our bonsai. We gotta transfer the plant first, which is actually a tree seed. And now I can put up, which I think is the last screen that we can have up here. Well, for now anyway. And I want to put it, try to center it up. You see that little kind of a grayish oblong thing? That's what I've been using. Okay, now we got a new scoring system. System terraform index. And it's a number that comes from all of these. And interplanetary exchange shuttle. That's the one where you can transfer goods that you've got in storage from one planet to a moon or another planet. If you bought the DLC, that would be humble. And November 17th, I believe it is, they're going to come out with the toxic planet. Okay, now I would want to go to this one next. Just do it in order like it shows you. And this planet here would be my next target once I get this one all set up on Prime. And this score will continue to increase, but not all that much. No matter what I do. Even though I'm going to make more critters if I can. But right now I seem to have one of every critter I can make. Until I could come up with species number 4. And if there's a 6 and a 7, I don't think I could do that here on Prime. I'd have to bring him from a moon or Humble or something. But this is the one I was talking about. That's the one you want. But look at the score you gotta have. And right now we've got a meager 4.58. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that's going to take a lot of terraforming on Selena to bring that score up high enough. And then we can bring stuff over to Selena that I have in storage from Prime. And that'll make terraforming Selena a whole lot easier. And let's see, Selena is this one, I believe. Because this is got the Saturn ring on it, which does not show the night sky. Maybe one day they'll fix that, so it actually shows in the sky. Because this is Prime, we should be able to see that with the ring around it, and it should be all blue because that's a water world. Whereas this one's pretty barren, except there's a lot of construction already there, and you'll go in there and you'll search out these domes and pillage and plunder and loot. What other word would describe the activity? But you got to be able to get in there first. If you can get in there to those domes, and there's different ways of doing it. Most of it's based on your score while you're on Selena, how much terraforming you've completed. Now when you get over here, you kind of start over, lack of oxygen and everything, so you do want to take rovers with you. Now I don't know if anyone else is suggesting this, but you want to have more than one rover. Now so far, see, I don't have him in my inventory right now. Let's see, what do we got here? Well, let's go ahead and stick this stuff in there. That's from our, what do they call them? Bonsai tree boxes. I don't really have anywhere else to put them, and I just put a screen where I had them. I guess I could put some on the lower level here, but they might get tall enough to interfere with being able to see these small screens. Or I could put them on the floor. They might not get tall enough to interfere with the big screens. which we're, for all intents and purposes, done with anyway. Let's see, how's our... Yeah, we've got this up. It's actually... Yeah, that's the best score we got right now out of these three. We have to put out a whole lot more trees and flowers to improve that score, and a whole lot more beehives or something, maybe rockets that launch insects to improve that score. Make some more critters. Of course, they'll all be the same. 1, 2, 3, and species 5, since we can't do 4. And I rearranged my posters, since that's the planet we're on. That's the objective, and that's who's doing it. Criminals. And that's number 3. That one's number 5. See, I don't have posters for the others, do I? That'd be 1 and 2. The only place I'm liable to... I've got copies of those. See, we got this little guy right here. I think he's number 4. But I gotta come up with a... oh. That would suggest there's a species number 6. I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen one. Now, I found a toy, but that was because I was doing those remote sites. Yeah, he does look like number 4. Because see, we got 1, 2. No, he must be a... Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3. And I don't have a buffalo up here. So he must be number 4. Kind of looks a little bit like an armadillo in some ways, with a hard shell on his back. I wouldn't call him a snail. It's more likely he's an armored armadillo, and that's... he doesn't have any pleats. Everything is pretty well got a shell on it. His head and his body. Huh. You know, I don't know anything about that creature. And is it gonna tell me anything? Oh, no, it's not. Oops, I gotta drink some water. And putting my cursor over it doesn't do any good at all. Alright, it's right clicking right back up there. Huh. I picked him up while I was I gotta get out here and get some food right quick. Yeah, I better do another one. See, that was the last one we did. And that was a 2 and a 3. So we want a 3-3 to do the next one. That's part of the reason why I don't close those portals until I see what the next number would be. And I do have 2 of these made. So far that's been enough. I don't think I can improve on the storage on these. Let's see, what do we got for storage? Beacon, equipment, T3. I don't remember getting a T4 here. Of course, my memory is a little foggy on some of the details. Yeah, T3, yeah. I don't see a T4. I usually don't mess with speed since I don't really run around in them too much. I think I've got all the improvements I can have other than speed. Yeah, they both got logistics now, which basically means that no matter where the rover is, you can set it up just like you do any other storage device, and that way the rovers will, drones will come out there and take what they can out of here, that you have storage space back here on your area. Now I haven't got all of my vegetables, and I don't have my wheat, and I don't have my cocoa growing yet. These are all beans. As far as the eye can see, these are beans. I can't go under there much further because these are setting so high off the ground. I've already mentioned how you can fix that. See how this is, how much lower that is? But it's a tricky business. I've managed to do it twice now. I couldn't do anything with the rocks, they're just too tall. Because the rock is poking through there, you normally cannot put a farm plot down over it to hide the rock. And then of course I'll continue it. But I need to be underneath this area here. Otherwise the drones have to come fetch this stuff and put it into storage. My only other choice is to put out more auto crafters right above. But I don't think that's what the game was designed to do. Well, I'll put out more farms, but I can do that off camera since I've shown the process more than a few times. And I need to rearrange all of this anyway so that it's underneath whatever it needs. And in some cases I'll have to go ahead and keep using these storage, T2 storage, so that I can feed the autocrafters properly. And I showed, I believe more than a few times, that I got all these docks out here. I got a optimizer up there with the necessary fuses, production fuses, so that try to keep up with this. But apparently I'm not making enough of something. It's probably water, because these only need two things. They're both the same: algae and water. No water extra in there. Well, I did leave that on normal. We'll put it on high, I guess. There is one algae in here, but it needs 3 of them. 3 water, 3 algae just to make one of these things. So that would suggest to me I need more algae growers, and I probably need more water. But I do have other things that want algae and water, so they would be in competition with those other. And floating foundations is a good way to get your, well, they call it an antenna even though it looks like a radar, up and out of the way. I've already put this one. That's how I did that. I had forgotten I put this right over top. The silkworms on the outside. I was wondering how the silkworms were able to stay empty, and now now I know why. Oh, wait a minute. The autocrafter should be grabbing these. I did put that autocrafter in the center, didn't I? Well, it looks like it's in the center. You see how big the circle is? It should be able to keep all of those silkworms stripped. Yeah, and there's plenty of silk down there. It only needs 2 to make one of these. And there's the one down there with 4 in them. Hmm. It does seem like sometimes things don't work like they're supposed to. Alright, so I need to go, yeah, I need to go down one more level. Well, I probably should make sure these all on supply. The only other reason why there might be 4 of them in here is because all of the storage I have is full. I set these up so the drones can collect from them just in case the autocrafter's not able to, keep itself fed, because these are within range and they all should be within range. That autocrafter's range is pretty wide. It's wider than his building that these are setting in. So that should not be an issue. And if you're wondering what that is, that's one of your drones. That's a picture of a drone. And then of course there's your, do they call it a warp gate? I'm trying to remember. I think they call it a warp gate. I've got 2 of those. Well, actually I got 3 of them. I got one up there too. These are the rockets you launch off. Now what I don't have is I don't have one for the crash pod we started the game with. So I've got quite a few golden chests I haven't found yet. I guess what I'll have to do is I'll have to watch a YouTube video that tells me where they're all at and go hunt them down and get all the little effigies. I'm kind of tempted to put out more silkworms too. Got plenty of room. Well, I might not put any more right in here, even though it looks like there's room for at least 1 or 2 more. And looks like there's plenty of room all the way across here, all the way across there. Alright, how are you doing? Okay, yeah, we've already taken a bunch of you guys. Let's see, the one thing I haven't done, I haven't even checked on. Let's see, where did I put those guys? I think I put them down here. Yeah, butterfly larva. I've already organized them. But there's a whole bunch of these I probably should use in some way, or just get rid of them. Because I bet you these guys down here are probably full and wanting somebody to empty them. Yep. There's the bee larvas twice. These are both kind of low. Oh, that was not too bad, 230. And I got another one. Where is it? I think it's on the other side of this power station. Yep, there it is. Yeah, these look pretty low. So all of my storage for those critters, since I haven't made individual storage for all the different types, offhand I can't think of why I would. But anyway, this is how I set up my power station. It's got the 3 energy multiplier fuses in there. And then I decided I'd go ahead and make a second level. Of course I could stuff more of them right here on this first level. Just move these around a little bit so I could get probably, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But man, I got so much power because I've been putting those energy cells into all the wrecks I visit. That adds, even the ones that I get through the remote system right here. They even add. Alrighty. I've covered a lot of bases, a lot of show and tell, and we started this at 7:35 and it's 9 o'clock. Oh, we've been running overtime since I was trying to keep these down to around an hour. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put my avatar back in here and stare at the terraform stage complete screen for a bit, and then we'll hit the old escape key and we'll save it. And this is when I say be well until next time.